53. Mike 53.
Pick it up.
Greystone, travel.
Hey, switch gears.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 39-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Check Mike.
53. 53 is the Mike.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Breeze.
Oh.
Man, it's caught
Shit.
inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give them 32 on the play.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. 95, 56. Check 53 is Mike. Here we go. Slam. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Watch the run. Shit.
Breeze going to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
From the 7-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Get ready.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I can't believe they let you play.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
What? All things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Daylight. The 40. The 20. 10.
Let's go.
Washington. Phillip Lindsay, 65 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. He put it to a post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that. Super toe.
Let's go. Get serious right here. We got to stay easy. Check 99. Check 99.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Oh, I missed him.
On first down as they
Oh,
get about
God.
3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I'm going to stop this before you will.
On the ground, this is Kamara, shelling through the defense. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Let's go.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Going for it? You're going for it.
Ready. 95, 56. 95, 56. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Check. Reverse.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And they're going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
Let's go.
Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
56. Silver.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And some space here. And
Let's
they're going
go.
to get this all the way out past the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins.
Oh,
It's
come on.
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
I should have ran that shit. I'm tripping. Should come out in the big boy set.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action with Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man complete.
Let's go!
Into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, 79 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. He finds an opening past the 40.
Damn, that was me. That was me.
That was
That
up
was
to
me.
the 47. That good for 22 and a first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Good tackle, baby. Good tackle. Good
Right
tackle.
side to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready. 5'9". 53. 52. Ready, catch.
On second and 11 now. Breeze.
No!
That's good for
Oh,
first
don't do me
down.
like that, game. Don't do me
1,000
like
yards
that.
receiving in the regular season, and
Oh,
now he's got
that's
his
weak.
first catch of the playoffs.
That's weak.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Where's the catch?
From the gun, it's Breeze. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Smooth.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Hey, kill.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
57. Mike.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Let's go, D.
They're going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
We need a block.
So
need a
now
block.
on comes the field goal
Let's go,
unit.
DRC.
And wow, this is no ordinary
Come on.
try here.
Come on.
So this will be spotted on the midfield
Damn.
logo.
Oh, he smoked it. Let's go.
58-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey.
Oh, face mask.
Somewhat awkwardly
Need that.
here, and a late flag as
Need
well.
all that.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Nothing stupid, Nick. Stick to the script. We'll walk out of here with a field goal.
Here's Lindsey. Down to the 25.
Nothing stupid. Stick to the script. We walk out of here with a field
running
goal.
room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The first carry for Josh Adams. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, they go with Adams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, this from 39. And it's off the...
Oh, my God! I smoked... Oh, cuz.
It's no good. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before half for Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Defense wins championships, baby. Kill. Go. Flare. What's right?
They'll go again with Lindsey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Looking long for his tight end read. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. Fighting through, and he's got space. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Give me my pick game. Don't start that bullshit.
Check. Record. Hey, Zoom.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Sammy.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
You ain't going nowhere.
53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. Come on, dude.
Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And
No way!
Up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Hey, Mike 7.
Watch Mike. I got you. Mike, 50.
To throw is Breeze.
Let's go!
And down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Damn, I missed that field
So
goal.
a
That's
decent
what
drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think
Let's
you
go.
are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Now a carry for Lindsey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Washington. Philip Lindsey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A give to Kamara running right. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And Cook has it, left side.
Short.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. That's to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Damn.
Backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down.
I missed my kill shot.
It past the 50. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Keep running.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let him know, let him know.
5-1.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a
Breeze now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
11.
Now Breeze. He lets this one fly toward the back of the
No!
end zone.
Oh, I'm finna say, that should have been a pick.
Bold play
That was supposed to be a pick.
Now it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon.
Do me like that,
hasn't it?
man.
This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Throwing now is Breeze.
Get out,
man
Rob.
is Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not
press.
before he's inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Brandon.
He's 6 of 7 now on this drive.
Oh, go tell Granny. Go tell Granny.
Now Breeze again. Going for it all.
That nigga caught that?
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Desperation ass shit, man.
Tyreek Hill, 29 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
Where's my
Partner, they
pass
found a
rush?
gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third
He
of the
caught it
field.
over 3
And that's
niggas.
really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Lutz good on the extra point. As this
He
gets
caught it
back
over
within a
3
touchdown and a
niggas.
2-point conversion.
Okay. All right.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Well, I ain't finna beat myself, so whatever you're doing, you finna have to take it from me.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Another run by Lindsey.
Stay in, stay
And
in.
he takes us up to the
Let's go.
40-yard line before being corralled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
56. Switch.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey.
Stay in, stay in, stay in.
A.J. Klein on the tackle there. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
We ain't beginning to clear you up. Don't get nervous. Check by check.
They run on 2nd down with Adams. Demario Davis there on the stop.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Oh, great punt. Let's
You can
go.
get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments.
Give me that.
And no big plays by
Come
the
on.
defense to knock the ball away.
Meanwhile,
Keep on.
they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check, 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 check.
Here's Murray back near his goal line.
Let's go, D.
Sideline, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. 3rd down here.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's see what you got. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
And the blitz does come. And he finds Cook. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
I knew that nigga was going to leave.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Get you reset, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly.
Give me that! Let's go!
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
36, 36.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Check 37. Check 37.
Tight go. Tight go. Tight go.
Kill, kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
No stupid shit.
A give, running right, Lindsey.
Get in there, let's
He's going
go!
to have the first final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
No action. Conservative. No
Not totally home free
action.
yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, That looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in
go.
class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Maurice Alexander making the stop defensively.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The Redskins on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes back.
Good game, bro.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
I did the impossible.
So they stay alive.
Anything is possible.
Championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready?
Yeah.
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you
man,
win, you
hold
gotta
up,
hand
man.
those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.